This flamingo is a super quick and easy design to make, so it's perfect for parties, and for those of you wanting candy cup designs, it's absolutely ideal. Hi, I'm Melanie from Balloon Artworks. For this flamingo, I've inflated a 260 to a tail of about 3 fingers, and I'm going to make some small loops of about 4 fingers in size. So just twist around past the knot and nozzle through the centre of the loop to help ensure that loop doesn't come undone. Make another loop of approximately the same size, twist around, and another loop of about 4 fingers, twist that around, and then we can twist those loops around one another, make another loop of about 4 fingers, twist around, okay, and another loop of about 4 fingers, and twist that around. Okay, so we've got 5 loops there, and my balloon is really too much inflated now. It's completely inflated at the end, so I'm just going to let out a little bit of air, just cutting a hole in the end, and I'm letting the air out of the balloon very slowly because otherwise that bubble might pop. Okay, so, and you can, if you want, make this section with just 5 loops. That's absolutely fine. It's just your personal preference. And I'm going to make one more loop of about 4 fingers and twist that around, and then I can wrap all these loops around one another. And this bubble here with the knot in the end, I'm just going to snip another hole in that. Okay, and then I can wrap that around lots of times and then just let that go. We don't even need to tie a knot, and then we can just arrange these loops. Okay, there we go. So we've got our flower petal base. I've inflated a 260 to a 4 finger tail, and I'm just going to make a small bubble. So just twist a small bubble of a couple of fingers. Okay, hang on to that. Give the balloon a little squeeze just to soften it, and make another small bubble of a similar sort of size. So another 2 finger bubble. Okay, fold the balloons here, fold the bubbles here, take hold of that knot and nozzle and twist them round. So just twist those bubbles around. Okay, so this is what you've got. And then you can take that little bit of excess, the knot and nozzle, and just pull that through the centre of those 2 bubbles, and that will just pinch twist those bubbles. Okay, give your balloon a little squeeze. So we're just sending the air towards the end of the balloon. Give it a little stretch as well to soften, and measure a bubble of about 4 fingers. Give that a twist and make another bubble to match this one. So I like to fold them over, just measure, twist. Okay, bring these 2 together and twist around. Okay, so this is what you've got. Next, I've got a 160 with a very long tail. I'm not going to use all of this, so I'm going to make a 4 finger bubble, perhaps 2 inches or so, followed by a small 1 to 2 finger bubble, followed by another bubble to match this one, but make sure you're hanging on to the first bubble and the rest of your balloon, otherwise things might come undone. So I'm not happy with that bubble. I'm just going to reverse it. It was a little small, so I'm just going to make another bubble and fold, hang on to the start of your balloon and the end of your balloon, and just pull these bubbles upwards and twist them around. Okay, and we can take the rest of this balloon and we're just going to wrap it in between the centre of those 2 bubbles, and that is just going to pinch twist those 2 bubbles. Okay, give your balloon a bit of a squeeze. We're going to make a 4 finger bubble, followed by another 4 finger bubble. Okay, so hold these together and twist them together at the base. Okay, we can snip off the end here. So just snip off that end let the air out and tie. And then we can just trim away the excess, I'm also going to cut away the nozzle there, and I can give the beak a bit of a whittle and some shaping. Okay, next pass these two bubbles through the centre of your bird's head. So just push them through like this, and then wrap around to the other side. So that's how it is at the moment, and then push them back through. So they should be quite a snug fit. Okay, so this is what we've got. Twist a bubble of maybe 8 inches or so. And we've just got the little tip at the end here. So pull this section into the base here and back up here. And then take the tip of your balloon and just pull that into the centre of those loops. Okay. And then we can give this loop some shaping. So we can give a little whittle here. We can massage the loop here at the end, and that just gives a nice curve. And we can also give some shaping to our bird's neck, give a little whittle, and that just adds a little bit of movement to the bird's neck and makes everything look a lot better.